So separation technique, basically, this is the first question. 5070, paper 1 to October, November 2023. They are saying a filtrate is a substance that remains on the filter. Sorry, which statement is correct? A filtrate is a substance that remains on the filter paper after filtration. Is that correct?
Okay, so the filtrate goes into the conical flask. It
Exactly.
passes through the
Basically, it
filter
passes through the
paper.
filter. Exactly. So this is incorrect. Okay. They are talking about the residue. They're talking about the residue. Yes. And then
Okay.
a saturated solution has the maximum amount of solvent dissolved in the solute.
A saturated solution. Okay.
Like in the last class, we were discussing
Yeah, I
the saturated
remember.
solution. Yes.
Saturated
So I
solution.
think so. This is correct because this is the
Wait.
definition of the saturated solution. I told you that
Uh,
saturated solution is a solution in which you cannot add more than a specific amount of solute. Let's suppose water has a maximum capacity to dissolve 10 grams of sodium chloride. 10 grams of sodium chloride,
Sir,
and the amount of solvent is fixed. Yes.
I think your screen is flipped.
Mhm.
Yeah, it shows.
Yes. Now it's
Oh,
moving.
now it's okay. Now it's okay.
Yes. Okay. So C is completely incorrect. C is
Yeah.
completely incorrect. Why? Because they are saying the compound in which the solute reacts with a solvent. No, this is not going to react with a solvent. They are just physically combined, right?
Yeah.
Like the solution is a compound. No, solution is not a compound. A substance that remains in the heated flask after distillation is called a residue. No. Basically, residue is the particles, you can say, in the filtration process. In the filtration process, when you were having the insoluble particles in a particular amount of solvent, that was filtration, not simple distillation. That's why B option is correct. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, see this chromatography 0.75. It's 0.75.
0.75.
So as you know that RF value should not be more than 1.
Yeah.
So there are four spots. There are four spots. So first one is 0.25, then 0.5, then 0.75, and then 1. So when the distance of the solute and the distance of the solvent is the same, obviously you would be getting 1. You would be getting 1 when this is a rare case. In that case, you will see the substance is reached over here. So this is a rare case. But right now, if you can see, you are supposed to calculate the RF value of A, B, C, and D. What you would be doing basically, you would be having a ruler, and you will set just like that from the baseline. And this is saying that the distance of the solvent is 4.1234. The distance of the solvent is 4.4, and as you told me the answer is C, so I am just verifying the answer, and the distance of the C from the baseline is 3.123. So 4.4 and 3.3. Can you
Yeah.
divide it? Can you divide it? What's the answer?
4.4 and 3.3. 4 by 3, which is 1.3 recurring.
1.3.
1 point, yeah.
4.4 divided by, wait, let me solve this. 4.4 divided by 3.33 is 1.32. 1.32. No, this is not giving you the 0.75. Oh my God. 3.3 upon 4.4 because this is the distance of solute and this is the distance of the solvent. We just used the wrong formula. This is 4.4 divided by 3.3, which is 3.3 divided by 4.4, that is giving you 0.75. Yes, have you
Mm-hmm.
got this?
3.3 divided by?
4.4.
Yeah, that gives us 7.5, not
Exactly. Yes, we were
4.4.
using the wrong formula. So
Yeah.
formula is distance of solute divided by the distance of the solvent. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what they're giving us 0.75. Okay, see this? Uh, you're saying this is B.
Yes.
First of all, X is the distance of the solute and Y is the distance of the solvent. So the solvent
Yeah.
should be in the denominator.
Oh,
So
sorry. Yeah.
yes,
Can
I
you go
think so.
back up, sir? I think I got
So
mixed up with the variables.
exactly, A and B should be correct. C or D
Yeah.
completely wrong. Exactly
The
wrong.
mhm. So
See
it would
this.
be, can I see the, yeah, y would be the numerator, x would be the denominator, and it would give us a precipitate of pale green or green.
So Y is the distance of solvent. Formula is solute upon solvent. So the Y should be in the denominator. So
Mm-hmm.
X and Y, like option A says X upon Y, option B says X upon Y. So we
Yeah, but
have
sir,
to
I said
decide.
B. I
You
said B.
said
Why is there? Yeah. Why did you say it was wrong? I don't understand.
I think you said C, no?
No, no, no. I said B.
Okay. So yes, so basically, B is X upon Y, okay. But in gap 2, they are saying that to make the spot containing Fe3 plus more visible, the paper is sprayed with aqueous sodium hydroxide so that a precipitate of iron 3 oxide hydroxide forms. In the
Mm-hmm.
chromatogram, the RF of Fe plus 3 is given by 1, and the color of the precipitate is, you can say, this is Fe plus 3, this is not Fe plus 2.
Yeah, I
Fe
didn't
plus
understand
3
what the
is red
question
brown.
meant by 1 and 2.
So A option is correct because the color of Fe plus 3 is reddish brown. When they would be mentioning Fe plus 2, then I would be clicking on B because in that case, like Fe plus 2 is green. But right now, option A is correct due to the presence of Fe plus 2, Fe plus 3, that is reddish brown. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I
Hmm.
understand.
Now see this.
RF value would be Y. Would the larger RF value be Y, and the one that requires a locating agent, would it be X? Because X is a group 1 element.
Uh, X is a group 1 element. So you are saying which option is correct?
I'm saying that since the RF value, the largest RF value be Y, and
Okay.
the one that would need a locating agent, I think, would be X because it's a group 1 element, and transition metals are often colored.
Yes, exactly. The results of a paper chromatography experiment are shown. X is an aqueous solution of a salt of a group 1 element that is obviously a colorless. And Y is an aqueous solution of a salt of a transition element that should be colored. So
Yeah.
X should be colorless and Y should be colored. So which row is correct? The larger RF value. Remember the formula of the RF is equal to solute upon solvent. As you know
Mm-hmm.
that when this number is going to increase, like when the distance of the solute is going to increase, can you tell me what's the effect on this RF value? It would be increasing or decreasing by increasing this number. What do you think?
Hmm.
Let's suppose this is
If
2
we,
upon 3 and
yeah,
this is 4 upon 3. Okay, this is 2 upon 3 and this is 4 upon 3.
yeah, four
What do
upon
you
three
think?
would be,
Exact, larger number.
yeah,
So ultimately, I can say that
the
if the
larger the
sol
solute,
yes, Yes.
The greater the RF value.
So it should be Y and Y because X
Yeah.
and X is incorrect. Okay. Then we
Y
have
and
to
X.
decide Y. First of all, Y, larger RF value, and
And
requires a
then
locating
X.
agent. X, exactly. Good. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Uh, this is good question. Which statement is correct?
Locating agent.
Okay, so they are saying in A mixture of liquids with boiling point which differ by 35 degree can be separated by distillation. So,
Mhm.
when we generally say that when the difference in boiling points is less than one, okay,
Yeah.
so we can separate them easily, right? We can separate them
Yeah.
easily. But they are saying in B, locating agents are needed to identify the colors present in the ink. No, ink is already colored. This is wrong statement.
Why
This
is
is
it
wrong statement. Locating agents are used when you are going to have the chromatography for the colorless species. Ink is
in
already
ink?
colored.
Ink is
Exactly.
colored. Okay. I
The
thought it meant like colorless.
desalination, yes, the desalination of the seawater to produce pure water is achieved by fractional distillation. No, we can do a simple distillation.
Yeah, because
So the
it's
RF
not have.
value of a dye in a chromatogram can be calculated using the formula. This is wrong statement. Distance moved by the solvent. No, spot upon solvent is the formula. Are you getting my point?
Yeah, I understand that.
So among these four, A is the suitable answer.
But say you said that they have to be 10 degrees Celsius
No, no,
apart.
no. This was the, you can say, I was telling you the minimum criteria. They told us, what I told you, that we can separate the two liquids when the difference in boiling points is less than 100. Less than 100, whatever the number is, you can separate them. But it's
Oh.
not less than 15 or 20, I think so, yes. It should be less than, if the difference is less than 100, so yes, you can separate them out, okay? So they are
Mm.
saying 35, that's okay, it's less than 100, so you can separate the two liquids. Simple.
Ah, less than 100, not 10. Okay.
Exactly, yes. Now see this. Before solving this question, you should know the solubility of the salt. Which sequence of procedures is used to separate a pure dry sample of hydrated copper 2 sulfate? Copper 2 sulfate hydrated is soluble in water. Obviously, that's why they
Yeah.
have used the
So,
word aqueous, hydrated, from a mixture containing hydrated copper 2 sulfate and calcium carbonate. Calcium carbonate is insoluble in water. Calcium
yeah.
carbonate is insoluble. So first of all, you have to dissolve these two species into the water.
And then we
Okay,
filter
and
it
then
and then we
exactly, then
crystallize it.
exactly. So option B is correct, right?
Yes.
Good, good point. Okay, see this.
Sir, can you zoom out a little? No, zoom out. Yeah, now I can see those.
It's very easy. You're
Yeah,
taking
sir.
so
I
much
just
time.
can't. Oh, sir, I thought they were connected. You see the second question? I got so confused.
So a lot of question you would see related to chromatography. A lot of questions. Serious. This is a repeated question, and then you can say, yes, this is a good one. Which statement about methods of purification and analysis is correct? And you are saying this is D. Liquid air
Yeah.
can be fractionally distilled, giving oxygen as one of the product. Okay, let's see other statements. A liquid that boils over a range of temperature may still be no man. It's not 100% pure. It's not 100% pure. An insoluble substance may be separated from water by crystallization. No, this is a filtration case. Chromatography
Yeah.
may only be used to separate colors. No, yes, good. D is correct. Okay. Again, repeated question or serious.
Would it be B?
B, okay. Paper chromatography experiment is carried out to separate and identify the mixture of amino acids produced from the hydrolysis. You know, amino acids are colorless, they are not colored. So, which
Yeah,
apparatus is
that's why we
needed?
need a locating agent.
So, paper chromatography, paper locating agent, marker pen. Oh my God, no. No marker pen, we need a pencil.
Yeah.
Chromatography, paper, then locating agent, then ruler, then solvent, then thermo. Oh my, no, there is no need to have a thermometer.
Yeah,
So
so it would be
obviously
B.
B is correct. Okay, nice, good. Now your concepts are more clear after doing
Mm-hmm.
the past papers. Okay. This is also a good question. You need to calculate first RF value, and then you would be deciding which substance is there. B. Why this is B? How did
Because
you? Yes, because
even though we don't know solvent, the solvent, how the solvent's value, like how long the solvent is, we do
this
know
is
the RF
solvent.
value.
This is the solvent. This is the solvent. Basically, solvent front is the distance of the
Yeah,
solvent.
yeah, I know, I understand. The distance between the origin and the solvent, we don't know that, but we do know the RF value. So we just so I can tell by number one. Number one would be um 0.16 around, which would
Okay,
be
citric
citric.
acid. Okay,
Yeah,
good.
and two would be around 0.23, so that would be malic acid. And three is like it's not in the middle, but it's below in the middle. So it would be around lactic acid.
You know,
I'm
this
not
is
sure
like
about
three
the
is
last
in
one.
the middle. You know, three is in the mid. Like if like I don't know the distance of the solvent. Let's suppose I'm considering that this is one, so it should
Yeah,
be
I
zero
have
point
to
0.5. So
estimate.
1/2. Like you can say this would be 0.5. It's half of the solvent. So if you would be calculating the RF value, then you would be getting zero point 0.5. Then you would be getting what? The
Yeah,
zero point 0.5. Okay. So
I can't measure it, that's why I don't know.
okay, so basically zero point 0.5 is succinic acid, and succinic acid is present in the both options in B and C.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, we have, like as you told me, that one is the citric acid because this is 0.16. Okay, and
So
else you can
spot
do this.
two is
You
malic
can
and
yes
spot
calculate this.
three is some sick.
You can also calculate this citric acid. Okay, just take
Mhm.
just like that.
Yeah, if I
Ruler.
had it on paper, I
Yes.
would be able
Okay.
to.
Yes. B is correct basically. Okay. B is the
Yeah.
correct one. Okay. Good. Then say this question: a mixture of four colored dyes.
I logged out.
So which change will allow the four dyes to be seen? And they're saying colored dyes. So no need to add a locating agent. So D option is completely incorrect.
Mm-hmm.
Measure the RF values of the spots carefully. No, this is not correct. They're saying seen. Which change will allow the four dyes to be seen? Obviously, this is seen,
Yeah.
not a calculation. So B and C. So which change should I have for this?
Which change will allow the four dyes to be seen? Run the
Obviously,
chromatogram
run the
for
chromatogram for
a
a
longer
longer time.
time.
Exactly, so that
Yeah,
the spots can be separated easily, and then you
it would
can
be
see
B.
a spots. Yes, the spots are visible for you. Okay, yes. This is fractional distillation.
So it would be A, right?
There is a file. What about